Have you all tried third question? Construct a frequency polygon for the following data. Class intervals are given and frequency is given. And these class intervals are inclusive. Okay. So it's our third one. Okay. So always for histogram we require inclusive or exclusive. The class intervals must be exclusive. They must always be exclusive. Okay. So class intervals. Okay. Make a table. Everyone make a table. So these are the class intervals. Inclusive, exclusive will make here. Then we require the class mark. At last, we require the frequency. Okay. Class interval, inclusive you may write. Class interval, exclusive. And here we have the class mark and here the frequency. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. So class intervals given to us are 10 to 14, then 15 to 18, 15 to 19. The difference of 4 is there always. 20 to 24, 25 to 29, and 30 to 34. And their frequency 5, 8, 12, 9, 4. These are the frequency. Okay. These all data is provided to us. Now, these are inclusive. So first you need to find the adjustment factor. So what is the adjustment factor? 15 minus 14 divided by 2. This is the adjustment factor 1 by 2. That is 0.5. It means 0.5 will subtract from the lower limits and 0.5 will add to the upper limits. We are going to get the actual limits. Okay. So how much it will be? 9.5 to 14.5. 14.5 to 19.5. 19.5 to 24.5. 24.5 to 29.5. 29.5 to 34.5. This will be the actual class limits, true class limits, or the class boundaries. 9.5, 0.5 we moved on that side, 0.5 we moved on this side. Okay, left side 0.5, 0.5 right side. These are the actual class limits. Okay, now class mark, everyone calculate the class mark. See, a class mark remains same whether you calculate using these or this, because we have moved equal amount on both the sides. So class mark is not going to change whether you calculate from the inclusive or the exclusive. It will come. Also, you can check that 9.5 plus 14.5. How much you are getting? 24.24. 24 divided by 2. It will be 12. Here as well, how much it will be? 17. 17. How much? 22. 27. 32. As well, you can get 12, 17. Then again 22, 27, 32. Okay. These are the class mark we have got. So class mark we require for frequency polygon. Okay. For histogram, we require only the class intervals and the frequency. Okay. Now draw the histogram. In this question, see here, you can directly draw the frequency polygon, or you can draw first the histogram, then the frequency polygon. Since it is asking only the frequency polygon, okay? Okay. So next axis, we are going to take the class interval. So usually see here, we mark 0 here. It means after one block, you have like these blocks. Each at 1 centimeter. Dark line, bold lines are there. Okay. Now see here. Usually how we can take? If 9.5, we may start from 9, then 9.5. Okay. That will create little bit difficulty for us to draw. Yes or no? 9, you have to take 9.5 here. 9.5, usually it is not possible. Yes, it's not possible if you take the scale as 1 centimeter equal to how much? Each
So
1
we can
centimeter
take
equal to
9.
10. Okay, so see here what we are going to do. See here what we are going to do. What we are going to do is that we'll provide a breaking line like this. Okay, it means we can start from 9.5. First board line we are taking it as 9.5. Okay, now next board line we can take it as what we can take 14.5. It means 1 unit equal to how many? 1 centimeter equal to how many units on x-axis? 1 centimeter equal to how many units? 5? 5 it is? Or 4?
So,
5 it is? 9.5 plus 5,
yeah,
14.5. 4, it's 5. It's 5?
sir,
Yes.
sir, you haven't drawn any unit before 9.5.
Okay, I haven't drawn. Yes. We need one more. Thank you. We need one more since frequency polygon. Okay. So what will be that class intervals?
4.5.
4.5 to 9.5. That will be the, so we start first as 4.5. Okay, 4.5. We start from 4.5, and this shows that something is here. Okay, we have compressed it or expanded. Okay, it doesn't matter whatever scale we have taken here. It doesn't matter. From 4.5, we are starting the first board line. Okay, it means now each centimeter will be equal to 5 units. Okay, if you are considering this as 4.5, now this is not 4.5. You already know if I take like this straight, is this 5 units? No, these are only 4.5. And now onwards, we are taking 5 units. So you can see the difference, discrepancy arises here. So to avoid that, what we do, we'll provide a kink we call, or breaking line we call, zigzag. Okay, it shows that it's also for whatever it is, it doesn't matter here. Okay, so from here 5 units we are starting, 5 units, 5 units, 5 units. So 4.5, 9.5. Now next is how much it will be? 14.5, then 19.5, 24.5, 29.5, and next one here 34.5, and one more we require. Okay, what it will be?
39.5.
39.5 it will be. Understood now? So you can see the scale
Yes,
is 1 centimeter equal to 5 units in each, but here it's not. So we provide a zigzag line here. Okay. Now 12 are there. So you can take 1 centimeter as 1 unit of frequency. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so if we draw without using the histogram, can we draw without using the histogram?
yes, sir.
Yes. So see how you can draw without histogram. First one, what will be the mid value? That is the class mark 7. So it will be here, first one. Then 9.5 to 14.5. 17 is the class mark. 17, 8, 17. Okay, first one. Okay, first one 12, 12. 12, 5. 12, 5 you have to draw. 12, 5. Okay, and circle it. Okay, don't draw it 4 times. We are going to draw through histogram only. Okay, 12, 5. This will be the coordinates, x coordinate, y coordinate, or you call abscissa or ordinate. Next one, 17, 8. 17 here and 8 here. Okay, this way you can draw. Okay, 1 minute to be here. 12, 8 here. Okay, this way we can join and draw. Okay, this is fine without histogram. Okay, now with histogram, how you can draw? First class interval, this we have taken 0. First class interval up to 5. So 5. Next class interval, 8. Next class interval, 12. Next class interval, 9. 24.5, 9. This class interval, 4. 4. Okay, we have drawn the histogram. This is the way we draw the histogram. Now, each midpoint, because frequency we already taken, its midpoint class mark 12, 17, 22, and here 9, 22, 27, and here 32, and here 37. Okay, join them, we get the frequency polygon. Okay, everyone join it. This is what we are getting is frequency polygon, the blue line. Have you all understood? Have you understood? Sir. Okay, then try fourth one. Everyone try fourth one. Draw a frequency polygon for this distribution, okay? Draw a frequency polygon for this distribution, okay? Draw it. Okay, fourth one, let's draw without drawing the histogram, okay? Let's try, because we have to draw frequency polygon only.
Sir, wait.
Here you have to write class intervals, here frequency. Yes, ask. Okay, anyone who haven't understood? Have you understood the purpose of providing this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. That was important in this question. Okay, next question as well we have to provide. Okay, we'll see why we are providing there. Okay, everyone draw the next one. So, are the class intervals inclusive or exclusive?
Exclusive.
Exclusive. They are already exclusive. Okay, and we require always exclusive so that we may have the continuity, or there will be discontinuity. There will be discontinuity here, discontinuity here, here, and here. So exclusive we require. Okay, daily wages and number of workers. Daily wages in class intervals. Class mark and frequency. Everyone keep doing in your notebooks. Class intervals. Class mark. Sorry. So first class interval 125. Or you can do one thing as well. You can mark one class interval and you can write frequency 0. Okay, that way as well you can do. Okay, I think you've already done, so it's fine. Or else one extra class interval you take at the beginning, one extra class interval you can take at the bottom. Okay. So these are the daily wages of the workers, and these are the number of workers getting those wages in those class intervals. Okay, what can you infer from the data? What kind of factory is it? Is it providing good wage to the workers, or the factory is exploiting these workers? Can you infer something? What do you think?
So this is not good.
It's not good. You can see poor workers, they are getting only around, okay, if you take the maximum, they are taking in between 125 to 175 only. This much money for the 8-day work wage. So it means this factory is exploiting the workers a lot. Yes, this factory is exploiting the workers. Okay, the man who is running this factory is not a good person. Okay, that person is exploiting these workers. Okay, and there may be reasons for these workers not to leave the factory. What could be the reasons? Household problems or any other kind of problems that would have make them stuck with the factory. Okay. Okay. So this factory is not a good factory. It's exploiting the workers. 0. Okay. Class mark, calculate the class mark. What will be the class mark? 150. Are you getting 150, everyone? 125 plus 175 divided by 2. 300 divided by 2. Here, how much you are getting? 200, 250, 300, 350. Okay. In such factories, the government must intervene and provide good wages to the workers. Okay. So 0. Now what we have to do? Okay. Tell me how we can mark on the x-axis? It's 125. So should we leave 125 space? Yes.
So by zigzag line.
Zigzag line. So see here, those all 125. If I start from 125, it will be like this. 125 first, then little bit of like this. So what I'm going to do, I am put shift 125 here. So all the lines will be get zigzagged. Have you understood? We're pushing those all things. So we push everything, and we'll start from where? For frequency polygon, we require one more class interval. Okay. Okay. In this question, we have forgotten to do that, but from next question onwards, what we'll do, we'll mark one more class intervals before this, and we'll put frequency 0. Okay. As well, we have one more class interval here, and we'll put frequency 0. Okay. So that we may not forget to mark that class interval. Okay. What will be that class interval?
75.
What is the diff? 50. 50 is the class size. So it will be how much? 75 to 125. So we are going to start from 75. And before that, we already shifted. We have compressed it. 75. It's just like the spring. Wire is there, we compressed, it become okay, zigzag. Now next will be 125. It means on x-axis, we have taken 1 centimeter as how many units? Scale x-axis. 1 centimeter equal to how many units? 50 units. 50 units. Okay. 125. Now 175. Now 225. So I'm marking these all. Okay. 125, 175, 225, 275, then 325, and last 375. After 375, we need one more class interval. That will be 375 plus 50. How much it will be? 425. 425. These are class intervals. Frequency, how we are going to mark. 1 centimeter equal to 2 units we can take. So within 11 centimeters we can get. Yes. Y-axis, 1 centimeter equal to 2 units. Or 2 workers, you can say those are nothing but workers. Or their wages is 50 rupees you can write because units are nothing but here 50 rupees. 1 centimeter equal to rupees 50.
Sir,
Yes.
so we can take 1 centimeter is equals to 4 unit also, no?
Yes, you can take. Here as well you can take, but that will make you very small. Within 6 centimeters, less than 6 centimeter, it will be over. Okay, you can take. That's up to you. Scale. Okay, so these are workers. It means 1 centimeters we are taking as two units, 2 workers. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 20 here, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and here 22. These are frequency, that is number of workers. These are wages. Okay. Now first 75 to 125. Okay. Should we draw the histogram or without histogram? Because the question they didn't say we have to draw the histogram. Okay, this time we are drawing without histogram. It means we require these two only. This will be our x coordinate, y coordinate, x coordinate, y coordinate. And on a plane, we require only 2 coordinates to mark. Okay. So first one, it will be here. Okay, let me use different. Okay, so first one, this one. It will be how much? You can mark the coordinates if you want. It will be how much? 100, 0. Okay, and don't mark on the line. The line will be there, so somewhere here. Second one, 150 and 4. So 150 and 4 here. So it will be 150 and 4. They are the coordinates of this. Okay, 150 and 4. Next one, it's better to write this side, 100 and 0. Next one, 220. 220 here. 20. Next one, 250. 22. 250, 22. Next one, 310. 300 here, 10 from here. 10. Next one, 350, 6. 350 and 6. 350 and 6. Next one, 400 and 0. Okay. Now join these lines. This is the frequency polygon we are getting. Okay. This is the frequency polygon we are getting. Have you all drawn? So this is the highest frequency, and frequency is decreasing. Here as well decreasing. Okay. Is this clear? Okay. So this factory is very exploitative factory. It is exploiting the workers. Okay. And in two conditions, these workers can protest as well. The first condition, when they have nothing to lose. They are having nothing to lose, they fear nothing, and they will protest against it. Or the second one, if their stomach is full, then they can think of protesting. Stomach full means their little future is being secured, and some future is being secured, they can protest, they can take the risk of protesting. Okay, this is clear. Have you understood the question? Have you understood the question?
Yes.
Okay, so such inferences we can draw from those questions. Okay, try next one. Try next one. Draw a frequency polygon for each of the following frequency distribution. First one using histogram, second without histogram. 10:30. Okay. First one you draw, second one do as homework. Both are inclusive only, exclusive they are. Okay. This time we will take one class interval as well before the first class interval. Okay. Remember, we are going to take that class interval. Okay. Class mark and here frequency. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll require 9 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So class interval, from here we are starting 10 to 30. It is how much? 4. 30 to 50. So class size is 20. This is 7. 50 to 70. 70 to 90. 90 to 110 up to 150 we have. 130. 150. These are given. Okay. 7, 5, 9, 5, 6, 4. Okay. So for frequency polygon, we require one class interval before that, one class after that. So after that, 150 to 170. Okay, frequency 0. And here, how you are going to do?
minus 10 to 10.
Minus 10 to 10. Okay. Minus 10 to 10. Okay. In some books, I have seen they are marking 0 to 10 they are taking because they usually don't take the negative values. Okay. But in our book, we are taken the negative as well. So class size remains same. I think that's the way for our book, as per our book. Okay. So it's frequency 0. What will be the class mark? 0,
0.
20, 40. You can see the difference of class mark. 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Okay. Now you can draw. So first we have to using the histogram. So here we have to draw two graphs. One using the histogram, draw the histogram, then join the midpoints. Okay. Second, without using the histogram. So for the same question, two parts are there, first and second. Okay, A and B. Construct now. So here, minus 10 will be somewhere here. Yes, 0. Okay. Minus 10 here and 10 here. 20. So it won't be coming, I think. A little bit smaller, more. Minus 10. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So I think it won't come in your notebook as well. So how you can take 1 centimeter as 20 units. 20 units.
20 units.
1 centimeter as 20 units you can take. Okay. 1 centimeter as 20 units you can take. 70, 80, 90. So these are 5 units. 5.5 centimeters. 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Okay. And 160, 170. Okay. 1 minute. You don't require to mark 20. 40 as well you don't require. These all you don't require. Okay. So you can avoid them. Okay. So again, you are going to get the bar width of 1 centimeter. Okay. You are going to get the bar width of 1 centimeter. Understood? These are the class intervals 10 to 30, 30 to 50. So again, you are going to get the bar width of 1 centimeter only. Okay. So first one, it's 0. Okay. So here we can do simply 1. Up to 10 we require 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to 30, 4. Okay. 30 to 50, 7. 30 to 50, 7. 7. 50 to 70, 5. 5. 70 to 90, 9. 90 to 110, 5. 90 to 110, 5. 110 to 130, 6. Okay. 130 to 150, 4. 150 to 170, this 0. Okay. So bar graph, we have got this one. This is the histogram. Okay. You got the histogram. Okay. Scale you will write 1 centimeter equal to 20 units. And here 1 centimeter we are taking 1 unit only. Okay. Okay. Now the mid values here. These are the class marks. So first one 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Okay. And here last one 0. That is 160 and we have the 0 frequency. Okay. Now draw the frequency polygon. Okay. Have you understood? So this is the frequency polygon. Have you all understood?
Yes.
Second one, try as homework.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So see here, using histogram we have drawn A part. B part without using histogram, you draw it. Okay. Second one as well, try now. Okay. Second one as well. So first interval before that, for 5:15, it will be -5 to 5. Okay. Here, first interval -5 to 5 it will be. Okay. It's better you can put it like this, -10 to 10. Okay. So do those as homework. Without histogram, you draw it. One more graph. Then second one as well, draw 2 histograms. One histogram, another without using the histogram, frequency polygon. Okay, so we end the class here. And tomorrow onwards, I'm going to check the work, okay? Is Radhika present in other classes as well? Is she present?
No, sir.